Bam! Welcome to the show tonight, everybody. We starting. We're gonna have a show every night until, well, not every night because I'm a little behind on doing some other stuff. But anyway, welcome to Pro Se Legal School. Okay, hang on. We provide the tools that you need to get the court process shut down. So in this video, I'm going to just kind of outline the new document that we talked about in the last. And I had quite a few people interested in this document, and they only had two people from, well, three, counting my girlfriend Carrie, and so I only had three people that because I offered it to the people that was at the stream last night, but you had to hit me up last night because after other people get to watching that video, everybody's name looked just like and Heather, I was going to send it to you too because I knew you was here, but I forgot. So send me an email and just put in Heather, put in this Heather right here. Put in the title, I forgot. And then I'll send you, because I know you were here too. And, anybody else that I remember that was here from last night. If you contact me right now or something, send the email because I can see the time, then you got a chance. But if not, then you won't have a chance. So, because other people will be, will be taking care of that. Okay, so I wanted to start out showing you guys the new document that we got on the website here, and we're just going to kind of scroll. I set this up so that it'd be already working, so I wouldn't have to fumble around, and show you what it looks like on the website. Now, the website looks so nice, and I have that uncategorized. I thought I did. Okay, sorry. It looks so nice. Humira and the team are doing a great job because they still handle everything. Every time I go in there, I mess up stuff, and I have to blame it on. Well, I have to blame it on my dog now because I can't blame it on my wife because she might be here. my girlfriend, she might be here. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, this document is pretty badass. Now, when this document, it just removes you from their statutory jurisdiction. It removes you from their statutory jurisdiction, and it. Okay, so the way we were doing it with the passport and all of that, it was kind of a long way around. And if you're already locked up, then you couldn't get, because they already took the other passport. And I sent Anthony a copy of the application to get a new one. I'm sure they probably kept it and didn't let it go through. Okay, but so the beauty of this puppy dog is, and well, for me, I love doing hand stuff. They hate it. I like to scribble. I always scribble with black marker, chamber copy, and have that shit delivered priority mail, so they have to sign for it in the judge's chamber. So the judge can't be hiding with their head in a hole while the clerk's over here doing all this stuff. Okay, but when you don't jump through their hoops and kiss their ass and try to do all of the things that they think that you need to do, which are their local rules and stuff, okay, then you have opportunity to get something done. Now I have people that were like really freaked out because there was some grammar errors. Oh, dude, let me tell you, when you put this legal stuff together, especially really badass stuff. Now my stuff was badass, but this stuff is badasser, and I even gone a lot. Okay, when you put that stuff together, the last thing you were concerned with is the grammar. Okay, come on now. Their ass ain't gonna be sitting up in court talking about, okay, Your Honor, he's missing a dot and two T's and a comma in the first. No. There's a word misspelled. It's asshole. None of that's gonna matter, okay? Because the state court's not gonna be able to answer to none of this. Now, this document is so badass because it removes you from their jurisdiction. And I used it the way they sent it, the way it was sent to me. And I had a couple of people, one of my best friends, well, both of them, well, several people, two best friends, and my girlfriend was one of the best friends. Oh, they thought, it didn't look professional or whatever, and basically, and I'll show you guys when I get back to the regular camera. What I did was I just hand filled in the stuff. And believe me, I did try to do the type in thing, but in the format, jumped it all around and made it, at the end of the day, I'm thinking it's going to get put in the court. Okay, we're gonna switch over to it right here. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. It's badass. Let me make it a little bit bigger so people can see it. At the end of the day, now y'all think this you can see is jumped over just a bit when you copy and paste it. Sometimes it jumps out the space or whatever. But there's a lot of things that show up that need to be corrected in this puppy dog, and I did not correct a stinking thing. I sent that. I put his name in here. I filled it. See, what you need to remember is that this is an affidavit. It has to be filled out. You're denying all of that. Oh, there's a lot of work that went into this. And it has to be signed and notarized. So the only way, if you're locked up, to get this done is to, is to do the hand thing. Okay? You got to do the hand thing. And, I don't sign nothing for nobody, but the way my head works and the stuff that we sent him for him got filed, so my hand's working pretty good. So when my hand works, I just put the line going down to him. Now, I just emailed this in. Well, actually, we're going to email it in later tonight to all of the players so they can see what we're bringing to the table, what he's bringing to the table, in addition to his demand to be released pre-settlement conference, pending the pre-settlement conference release. Oh. And so So now this was sent to him. He should get it on Friday. Now, we already sent it out to all of the players, so they already should have it. And I haven't heard from Amanda if they posted it or not, but they sealed it, so we wouldn't be able to tell if it got added or not. Yeah, I put the link right there. I made this product on my website. It's going to be a product on my website for a short period of time. When I get the online course to crush the prosecutor up and running, this document will no longer be on. And I'm also going to post tomorrow. I'm going to post the demand to be released pre-settlement conference. Except I'm going to change it and have it pre-trial release because most normal people kind of sort of are going to use it. But if y'all badasses are already in the program, well, if you get the thing, you have it. But if you invest in it, you can turn it back to, and you've already used, or you're already using pre-settlement conference over here instead of trial. Okay, then you can use that. But it's just easier for it to be for the way most people are going to use it, and then or maybe someday I'll have too. But yeah, that's where I get another assistant other than my dog. Okay, and her name is Portia. And she's in Kansas. I wouldn't really bring her. Well, it would be nice just to see her for a few days or something, but I wouldn't want her to live at this undisclosed location because it's really dusty. And I was talking to some people, and people's dogs die around here because of valley fever, which is they get from mold in the dust. I'm like, oh hell no. Yeah, but my dog, not our dog, because I share her with my girlfriend. It's not an outside dog, so but still, you ain't trying to have, it'd be nice to have her come visit, but I ain't, we ain't trying to. I ain't trying to stay here. I never this does. That's why my voice sounds funny. People like, you all right, dude? I'm fine. Okay, I started laughing before I have the mean grumpy ass look, because I'm just worried one of these days somebody gonna whip out their taser and on the phone. They got a phone application. Welcome to the show tonight, Heather, and welcome to the show tonight, Heather, Chloe. Oh, Forex Grump. Oh, we got somebody new. Welcome. We like having new people for civil cases. Well, I mean, you mean if they filed a civil case against you and you need to crush it? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean if you filed a civil case against their asses and you needed to show that you have standing over there? Oh, okay. Forex, I'm just gonna call you the first name because I have to be speaking Spanish to have two first names. Two, okay. That's a very good question. That's a damn good question. That's a question that I might ask. And you're new here, Forex, so I'm gonna try to take it easy on you. The goal of what we do here is stop the court process. They're using statutes and codes or criminal statutes. Either one, they don't have enacting clauses, they don't have titles, and they don't have bodies. They're bullshit. I'm sorry, I said they're bullshit. They were structured for U.S. citizens. Okay, I know people like uncoach what they do. There's more than one U.S. citizen. There's a U.S. citizen with the federal government, or at least, and we'll get that. At least that's what they're saying. And then there's a U.S. citizen, which we are citizens of the Republic state in which you were born. Okay? You're not a U.S. citizen. You're a citizen of the Republic state you were born in. A U.S. citizen is someone. Oh, wait. You can't be a U.S. citizen. You freaking can't be a U.S. citizen. I play football and I box. I keep this shit simple. Y'all help me. You can't be a U.S. citizen in the way they're saying, because you can't be born in a fake-ass corporation. Can I get an amen? You can't be born in a fake corporation. So, Forex, so what do you think? You tell me what you think. No, they didn't sue you. They didn't sue you. They sued your straw-ass man, the U.S. citizen. They sued your U.S. citizen, your straw man. I'm just going to sit right here for a second. Anytime they drag your happy ass in court, they're dragging you into their administrative court that operates from the local rules that came from the Supreme Court. That's why we added Supreme Court as plaintiffs in the counterclaim. So what do you think? Our goal is stop the court process. Okay, stop the court process. Win, whatever, split up the kids, chop some shit in half. I know. We stop the court process here. The rest of that shit's up to y'all ass. And we stop the court process with the first document that you file in the case. And it stops the court process because we use federal case law and federal acts, which bring the criminal liability to the table for these assholes. We use those in all of our shit. Okay, so you can file higher court case law in lower court, but see, here's the problem. Tienes un problema aquí. The problem is that they can't respond to federal case law with statutes and codes, because statutes and codes do not have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Oh, those are three elements that the Constitution starting out with, and then the federal law mandates must be present for something to be a valid law. Oh, but all of the legal shit that most people knew was taught to them by the same assholes that's screwing you over. I'm just saying. So the minute you remove yourself from their jurisdiction, I don't know. You tell me. I'm thinking it's going to be a problem. I'm thinking it's going to be a problem. I don't know. I know that I feel they followed the last shit that I sent. Now this is not mine. Well, it's mine. Easy, easy. I had a young man call me the other day, and we started talking. And he told me he said he's with a law group. There was a little disconnect there because when he said law group, but he knew his shit. And we kept talking and talking. And then, wait a minute. I said, well, he's going to finish jamming these people up. I said, you can't use my stuff if you're a bar attorney. You got to kind of, no. Oh. I thought he was going to reach to the phone and punch me. And so while he was saying all of that, I started laughing. And he was like, well, what's funny? I'm like, dude, you sound just like me when people ask me if I'm an attorney. Okay, I didn't, whatever. Okay, so anyway, he's a non-bar attorney. And he's ex-military. And he's a total badass. I am not lying. He's a total badass. So we worked out a situation where we got some value on the table for both of us. And he sent me a couple of things. I still got something else over there that I'm going to put on the table. But I got to change the name on it because it doesn't have anybody's name that's in my, and that's in our program. Okay, so this 4-page document, I can't even imagine. I guess I can since I do this, but I couldn't imagine doing it myself. The research that went into this is like God's law. It's going back to Genesis 2:7, and yeah, it's pretty badass. And so we're already getting real close to the date that I had, when I started helping Anthony get out. Everybody like, oh, when you come home, whatever. And we need to stop the sentencing hearing. We need to stop this. We need to stop that. I'm like, no, whatever. No, that's not the way that I roll here. The way we roll here is we make their ass. We're not corporations. That's absolutely right. We're not. They think we are. We make their ass pay. We make their ass pay for the reason they were able to do this shit to you. Okay? Now what they did, oh, wait, we slide that in, okay? Okay, but we're going after them for the reason why they were able to do this. And this is what most people miss. We've learned this shit through the real time. Well, the federal shit we learned from myself and my girlfriend getting beat and. Okay, so the real time feedback is I'm not charging enough to be all up in y'all's bank account and doing all this other slick shit. And I ain't smart enough to do that shit either. Nor do I want to. Just, to get all of those bases covered. Okay, so I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm going to put the document that I put together for the pre-settlement conference release, and one for the pre-trial release. It's just a matter of changing the name, so I can make two, so people won't have to change. I'm gonna also post that document on the website for people to use. Now, what I would like to have is people to leave me you know, a Google review, or not a Google review, or a video review, or Google kicked me off when we started getting people's deed delivered to their house, like the damn statute that their asses is supposed to follow. Okay, but you can even call in and leave me a phone. You can just text me, "Hey, coach, I'm going to leave a phone message," and then call and leave a phone message review, and I can play it. I have one now, but I don't have it queued up, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's for the prosecutor eliminated packets. Due to file that shit and the state court people. Oh wait, I have two actually, and the state court people, and one had something to do with some divorce shit or whatever. Packed their shit up and left. He said they, and now he's in federal court. So what I expect in federal court, if you don't let the magistrate judge throw your shit out, or whatever, because they're gonna try the same shit in federal court. They're gonna try the same shit. Okay. But what I expect, if they respect you, I gotta put it that way, is that it's gonna sit there for a minute, and they're gonna have a hard time finding a judge, and Now, in the document that I'm including in the online course to Crush the Prosecutor, which is the same documents that I'm including to get Anthony out, and after I get the course rolling, these documents are not going to be available as standalone documents like they are now. So I'm just telling y'all ass right now, so I don't have anybody whining later, because I don't really... I don't deal well with whiners or people who complain. That's the way it is. And it's on sale right now during the stream. I forgot to mention that at the top of the show, but I think I put it in the description. Georgie and then. Okay, man. Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely right. No, Heather, you're real close. What they sued was their corporation. They sued their corporation to get it's all fits. Well, a bigger, maybe the size of this room. Holy shit. Okay, so I have ADD, and I play football and I box. So the two things not smart people, the two things that not smart people do. So I have to keep everything simple. If you keep it simple, you can keep their ass at the gate, because there's no arguing. There's no arguing when you already know and told their ass that they're going to drag you in the administrative court. In the premium package, or this package that I'm putting together for the online course for the prosecutor shit, what I'm using to get Anthony out, we've addressed in the package, a half a page, that the legal team has already done their research, and it appears that the judge or magistrate judge, it doesn't matter, it appears that the judge has failed to provide a fact of findings and or conclusions of law in any of their prior rulings. And the legal team is concerned because the court will share liability. Now, later on in the document, we're letting them know that, and this is in the federal court, we're letting the federal court judge know that we expect him or him, to order their asses to the settlement table, because Damn, I need to get my nails done. They look like crap. I need to call my grandbabies. Okay, because if they couldn't answer to any of the shit that you filed in the ass in the state court, remember? They couldn't answer to none of that shit because they can't respond to federal case law and federal acts with statutes and codes. Shit don't work that way. They couldn't. Okay, so when you file your shit in federal court, what the hell's the difference? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Okay, in 2017, I sued the city of Lawrence for three $10 seatbelt tickets. The police said I was doing that when I rode by, but I was told them I was letting them know they were like number one in my book. I sued their ass, and then I moved it over to federal court. Now I do have a thing on my on YouTube channel about moving them, but we don't do that anymore because very few people was able to get that done. You had to be an asshole to get that done, and very few people got that done. I moved it over, and then in federal court, in the end of stalling and all of that, and I didn't think about this then, those same players in state court was over there answering to their own shit, and they didn't have a bar card. I'm not even gonna call it damn license because ain't nobody got no damn license. So y'all just work with me here on that shit. Okay, they did not have a bar card to answer to that shit. Okay, see that's part of what we're the real time feedback, or they're getting punched in the face. Shit. So when they get to federal court, no, it's the same players. They can't go into federal court and answer a bunch of shit and kiss these people's ass and do all that stuff because they don't have a federal bar card. And so the judge that let that shit go, oh, wait, the clerk is the one supposed to be checking that shit and make sure that it's administratively sound. Well, for them. But they trick us and we think they're... Okay, so it wasn't administrative sound for their ass either. So either way, you're still going in, chop their ass off at the neck. So, sorry, I'm getting a little excited. Okay. So, none of that shit. So if you remove yourself, yeah, that's the corporation. And Heather C., this is why I don't, like, I have people that go through all of this trouble listing the parties in their capital letters and all of that. Okay, corporation is bullshit. Okay, the corporation bullshit. A corporation can't sign a damn thing. They don't have arms or legs or fingers or nothing. They can't sign a damn thing. And a corporation can't go into court and represent itself. And that's why attorneys also can't go up into federal court and represent themselves either because they're all corporations. And, but to get away with this shit because people's heads are stuck in the conventional program and most people think that they owe the money or they did the time, so they need to be charged with the crime. Okay, so I got hauled off for 33 months and shit, and my girlfriend, she got so I had to twist that shit around because I didn't want to. I have a lot of people. I have people that make comments on YouTube right now. Oh, well, you should pay your bill. Pay your freaking bills. And, oh, wait. What bills are you talking about? The mortgage was created with your own signature. The alleged mortgage loan once you signed that shit and left the table, okay, a bank president can they stamp that shit, paid to the order of, and they process it through the Federal Reserve for electronic credits. Now, okay, I can't believe I remember all this shit right off the top of my head. I'm a freak. And all right, Modern Money Mechanics is a publication put out by these dudes way more freakier than me. Okay, and they said that the banks granted 9 times the amount that went into a demand deposit account. 9 times. And that's why when you borrow money from HFC or one of these, places, they just give you the check. Here's your check. Go waste that shit on whenever you want. And, if you don't make your payments, then we're going to come after your ass. And we hope your ass don't fall. Ow. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, this badass it should stop the shit in this story. I ain't lying. That's as far as I'm concerned. That's as far as I'm concerned. And I wouldn't be this excited about it, Like I said, I got my own little shit, and the stuff that I got with the passport shit is not my own. I didn't come out with it. It was actually Yusef. Actually, I found that, and he cussed way more than me. So y'all sorry asses that complaining about my cussing, y'all need to go watch him. Okay, and then Cowboy Ken sent in the PDF that said diplomatic immunity that I actually have in the thing. Cowboy, he just goes by Cowboy here, but I know him by Cowboy Ken. So I just should probably call him Ken, because maybe he took the Cowboy off because he got it. Okay, sorry. See? This is what makes me different. I'm thinking all over the place 100 miles an hour. Okay, but if you learn how to put the shit in the right place or whatever, it should work out for you. So, Martha Brown, you're not late. If you just found us, you're not late. So, and even if you was, you can watch it from the top. I know that. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and do some sucking. I know y'all ass have a life. But when it's time to coach and get shit done, I don't really care about that, because the goal is the goal. Well, I say that, I sound tough. Okay. Now we might be talking about my personality disorder. I never learned how to give up, and I taught all 3 of my superhero kids, okay, that you can do whatever the hell you want as long as you're willing to do whatever it takes. If you're willing to do whatever it takes, then, it's endless. Now, in my case, and my girlfriend, I hope that we get all this done where we're able to go hang out on the beach before before it's time to throw dirt on us or whatever. But, there ain't no time frame on the shit. And it's pretty rewarding to see the comments from the people that left review videos or phone messages saying how excited they are, whatever, that they either have a chance or they stop their ass. Okay? And then people tell me, well, how many cases? Okay. So number one, if you ask me about Connecticut, then you have no idea. And I'm going to say you're a moron. Because the state shit, statutes and codes are not valid laws. They don't have enactment clauses. Come on now. Y'all work with okay, y'all see why my kids moved out. Okay, they moved the hell out. Oh, okay. So, sorry. I got a little carried away. Oh, hey, leading lady, 2011 leading lady. This is Amanda, and she's my boss, her and Anthony's mom. I got some other I got a couple other bosses too, and so I have some that I live with. I watch people. Everybody gets a boss my ass. Okay, sorry. I'm happy to have Amanda as my boss, though. I didn't mean to connect you with. Okay, so that's actually cool because if I connected you with my superheroes, then you're in damn good company. So, we're going to be. So I told Amanda she needed to communicate with Anthony and see. Yeah, he's getting his package tomorrow. Now, I put some extra stuff in there for him because I want him to learn. I want him to understand how to move your case over into the only judicial court that there is, in my opinion. And that's the International Court of Trade or the Botanic Court or some other shit. They keep changing the name around. I don't really share that information with too many people because people just have a hard time. But I want him to read it and understand it. No, I don't think we're going to need to do that. I also want the facility to read that shit and understand it too, because they're copying and pasting all of that shit that I send to him, and they're taking it over there and they're trying to figure out. All right, how they're going to kick my ass? Oh. Don Dietz, federal prosecutor, bring that shit. As a matter of fact, you can come on my show anytime. I'd love to have you, a federal prosecutor, on the show, and I'll send you a link, and I can put your ass. I'll put your ass right up here in the top, in the corner, or over here somewhere, or whatever. And you can explain. You can explain why the hell you haven't let this man out already. I mean, he's already, the document that he filed, the counterclaim he filed against you and your players, the judge in the federal court, or was a counterclaim for $200 million and the casino. Okay, the counterclaim outlined the situation. There's no arguing. Okay, so what? Now we got to have another hearing to be released on pre-settlement conference? Because there ain't no pre-trial shit. And you guys put in there pre-settlement conference. So if y'all listed that in the thing, then y'all need to let his ass out. This is bullshit. Okay? And we're coming up on, and Amanda, this is part of the video that I told you I'm going to send over to them too. So I'm talking shit. Okay, and so I know what they're thinking. We're just going to take our time. What are they going to do? Well, how about if I start sending this shit in for all of the people that's on his case, starting with Amanda, whoever you tell me is the first person he'd like to see go home. Okay? I'll send this shit in. All I need is the inmate number. I mean, I can find it if I need to, but I have all the names and all the stuff. I'm thinking if Amanda told him that that's what I'm doing and told their families, to give me an email with their information and shit so I can just do that thing because they put that shit right in this case. Okay, so this ain't my first rodeo. And until some assholes don't get the ass up off the mat, I ain't done. I'm not done. Now, I know that they're running a RICO operation, and that's part of what we sued their ass for. Okay, so if they screw you over with fraudulent concealment, that's a legal doctrine, okay, it tolls the statute of limitations. Look that shit up. So if they screw you over with their fraudulent concealment, it tolls the statute of limitations. Bring that shit up anytime. Anthony has it as one of his causes of action in his lawsuit. Oh, how many attorneys do that? So, I'm going to start sending in the paperwork for hell. If they don't let his ass go, I think there was 12 people, 10 or 12 if I remember, I'm not sure, on the list. When they all get this, I'll start sending shit to the rest of the people. I don't give a crap. I don't. They want to be stupid, then I'll be stupid too. That's what it looks like, clean. I like to just handwrite the shit because what's going in the court is going to be handwritten. And these people, these fools, they filed my stuff in court. And then when we sent the second document to demand that he be released pre-settlement, then they blocked that shit, sealed it, excuse me. They sealed it. Oh. Okay, so you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter because I mailed him the shit and he's getting a copy, I don't know, whenever the hell Friday is. I think they said it's going to be there on Friday. So he can sign it and write that shit in and tell him, Amanda, that I said, well, I put in a letter to him too, okay, to get off that shit worrying about the freaking, yeah, okay, because when you spend all your time worrying about the grammar and kissing their ass and doing all that shit, they know that you believe their shit and they're not going to respect you. And where I'm sitting, and this is one of the things that most people miss in the program, where we're sitting, all we need is one judge to dismiss that shit, and it's a wrap. Because the judge is not going to use the fact of findings and the conclusions of law, which means that you have shit for an appeal, which means that they drag your happy ass over into administrative court, just like they were doing down there in state court. That's what it means. I have people ask me, how does this work? And okay, on state level, you're getting screwed, and we don't do that. We crush that shit. So we file in. Oh well. Yeah, we already report their ass to the IRS. Okay, because you can do that. You can report their ass to civil RICO. You can against whatever. I'm just going with the little shit civil because that's enough for $200 million. But you know, this ain't my first rodeo. So we didn't report them to the IRS in Fargo, North Dakota, because when you do the federal shit, you can report their ass to any other state. It's federal. The federal, I'm thinking. I don't know. Y'all might have to leave me a comment. And so, Heather, you can, I told you guys this is it takes their ass longer than it takes me. Because they got to have a bunch of damn meetings and shit. They got to have some meetings with South Point Casino who arrested your man without a warrant. They got to have meetings because y'all ass are asking 25% of that whole stinking thing and their assets in addition to, their suite, in addition to the president's suite. Okay, so the one in the picture, you make sure that the one in the picture with that huge ass bed that's bigger than Shaq's bed. It's huge. I'm not lying. I won't sleep in that bed. Just a couple of times. When you guys aren't there. I think I get my girlfriend to go with me there. Okay, sorry. I'm getting I don't know. I don't know how they're going to, they ain't responding to nothing. Then they seal the case. The federal government? Oh, wait. Oh, they don't have an answer? Oh, they got 95% conviction rate. That's what my girlfriend said. Well, she knows it's a plea rate. But, what, they're going to give me the deal? Okay, so they didn't offer Anthony the deal. I don't think they did. I know. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if they did, he told him to go. And jump in some shit somewhere, okay? Because he was watching my stuff before they jammed him up at the casino without a warrant. People tell me, oh, pay your bills or you're a criminal or whatever. Dude, you know what? You have no idea how many people are locked up that didn't have shit to do with the bullshit that they're saying, including my girlfriend. And she's been 97 months. So, yeah, I got a personality disorder. And I ain't having that shit. Now, I decided to do this to help this family out because it gave me a way to opportunity to showcase my stuff. Okay, so my is a little hard because you don't use I in a team, but yeah, I have a goal in this too, and that goal is to be able to show people how badass my shit is when I use it myself. Oh, wait, not the shit that you got. That stuff's pretty badass. But, I ain't coming to the table with the same shit every time it's time to call a play. I don't think so. I know, so this stuff we're using to get this young man out of jail is going to be in the online course. And the online course is going to contain what you need to crush the federal prosecutor or, well, we're going to make it for federal, okay, because the state stuff is working just fine. The federal shit is a little different because they come in, they put a tax lien on your ass, and most people don't, and my girlfriend didn't. 5 years after she was out, they still was tax liening her ass and taking her money. And, yeah, They also jam up your credit, obviously, because you can't pay your bills if you're locked up in a shithole where they're keeping Anthony. And then, in our case, they got the bank to foreclose on our house a whole lot faster than they would have. Just to, they offered me the deal, and they said they were going to give me the deal. They're going to let me keep my house and some of the stuff that they took out of my wife's business. All I had to do was say that I knew that she was doing something shitty over there or whatever. Okay, so y'all ass know me, know that I can't even talk about this shit without laughing. Ow. That's all had, Okay, so I'm keeping it simple. I'm like, okay, what is the value in my own house? And I'm behind 33 fucking months on the payment. Oh, what is the value of my own house to live in it alone? Wait. What's the value of facing my No, these are the first three, okay? That'll be lined up to be my ass, okay? Yeah. We did foster care for 17 years. So there's 28 other kids, 1, 2, or 3 at a time. Well, not all of them would be lined up, but I'd probably have about 12 or 14 of them that still, that would be, maybe they all would come back. Oh, no. Now I'm not a deal taker. I mean, it's like, okay, wait a minute. They've been screwing us over for 6 years or so, maybe 7 at the time. I can count on them, right? I can count on them to make the deal with me and give me back my own shit that I already owned and am still paying for. See, that was they offer all these snitches, all this other shit to get out free and all this stuff. No, they only offer me my own shit. Oh. Well, some people do. Most people are just paying because they think they have to keep their shit. They don't realize that they're getting thrown under the bus. Now, in the premium package that we have for the foreclosure situation, we have an offer to pay letter in there that people can use to challenge their asses before you're in default. Now, the offer to pay letter has a statute in it that they're supposed to follow when they call in the complete loan. And the way that works is, it's all written up that your legal team is offering to pay everything that they, and plus 10% as soon as they can schedule a sit down in the judge's chambers where they can provide the original instrument of indebtedness, which is what the statute called for. And if you serve that to them so that you have verification that they have it at some point down the road, if they wanted to try and foreclose on you or screw with you like that, I mean, just send that shit to them. Here's a certified copy. We sent this to the foreclosure judge and to the clerk. We knew that you guys were going to be filing some bullshit. So, and we sent y'all ass copy too, but I know y'all ignoring it. So I'm still willing to pay if y'all asses is willing to play and show what you're supposed to have today. Because I don't think you can. My legal team said y'all bundled that shit up and sold it a long time ago. And the alleged lender, who wasn't a lender because it wasn't a loan, it generated with our own thing. The alleged, just keep up with me. The alleged lender did a charge off. Charged that shit off the taxes, charged that shit in, did a corporate charge off, charged that shit off, canceled it off. And then they sold it to these scum debt collectors who are the ones that are coming after you. That's what I call them, scum debt collectors that are coming after you for pennies on the dollar. Now, I haven't figured out. Now, I know that that association, or the Real Estate Deeds Association, is where it starts with them lining up your property in their computer so they can send it all out to everybody. So when the shit goes down, okay, you haven't even got the letter yet, and you got these people showing up at your house and shit, asking you if you're ready to sell and get the hell out. So we add their ass as a plaintiff to your counterclaim or to your federal lawsuit or whatever, just to make sure that we got that shit changed up. See how they roll then. Yeah, so Modern Money Mechanics, which is a publication put out by these people that are way smarter than me, they said that that these people get paid, that they get paid 9 times the amount. The alleged lender gets paid 9 times the amount that goes in demand deposit account. And Heather, I didn't know. Have you seen the Banker's Secret Manual? It's included in the package that you invested in. You should check that out too, because that has some badass information. Most of the stuff, the 6 missing things, and a lot of the stuff that I have in the premium package, outside of, well, the RICO's actually is going to be in the online course package. Okay, but a lot of stuff out in premium package came out of the Banker's Secret Manual, and I provided those in the zip file for people. Now, keep in mind that our focus is on the attorneys and that shit, not so much the bank. The bank did a charge off and canceled that shit off, shredded the shit, sold that shit. So there's no way to connect it to them. And this is why, if you include the lender in your shit, they're going to ignore you. I don't care what kind of fire you bring to the table. If you include the lender, they're going to ignore you because they think you believe their bullshit. And they're just going to bluff you, stall until they get a chance to throw your shit in the yard. No, I don't have it separately. No, I think I do have the offer to pay letter in the tax package, but no, I don't offer them separately. And if I did, it would just be a zoo. It would. Now, this document here, I'm going to offer, separately, and the other document that I put together to get people out until I get the online course set. Once I get the online course set up, I'm going to be charging so much for the online course. It's not going to be fair for people to be able to get that shit over here if they don't pay for whatever. So that's kind of how that is going to go. Now, the affidavit denying a corporate existence is on the website, and that's the reason why we're having the stream tonight, so I can showcase that. So, and it's on sale right now. So, I'm going to suggest that, if it was me, If I would take that document and I would have it notarized, and I would have that shit filed, and anything that they had against me as a judicial notice, which doesn't require a bunch of shit, letting the court know that you're not a U.S. citizen. And I think that shit will stop any. So the debt collection shit, that shit is getting stopped with my stuff right now. And ain't nobody, they ain't even trying. I have 2 phone call ins or whatever. Yeah. Okay. This shit, the debt collection people be like, what? Oh. Okay, so the difference is we learn how to stop the court process. And people come, oh, what about this? Well, I don't give a shit about none of that shit. And we're here to stop the process. We stop the process, you can figure that other shit out. Our goal is to stop the court process. They're not going to jail. They're not throwing shit in the yard. That's it. No. In their conventional shit, it's all complicated and all that, and it's all, And in this program, I expect a review before the end of the road. Because I should get a review after you read that shit and look at that stuff and feel like that's the fire that you need to kick these people's ass. If you feel like that shit is badass or whatever, okay, I'm not an attorney. The shit I put together, has some grammar errors or whatever. You can read it and you can understand. And then later on, if you're able to leave review, because a lot of times they make you sign a non-disclosure statement, which I'm fine with. Okay, but I need to figure out a way to get my shit out the top before a non-disclosure statement. It's not worth sacrificing the goal while you're here just for a review for me, is it? Maybe? Hell no. Hell no. The goal is the goal. And so if you're a coach, you understand exactly what I'm saying. You can't change a bunch of shit and do all that stuff. The goal is to go. Otherwise, you got shit for the program. So that's kind of how I see that. Now, I have so the offer to pay letter, and if you invested in the premium package, it didn't have it. Contact me later, RP, and we'll figure out something. I don't usually like to, like if I make an upgrade, people are like, oh, well, they haven't used what they had or whatever. Okay, but contact me in an email, and we'll figure something out. Yeah, contact me in an email. Just put the offer to pay letter in it. And I'll remember you're the one harassing me tonight. No, I appreciate it. This communication is the key. If you can't communicate and negotiate something, figure something out, then you got shit for the program. And in my opinion, the shit that you have for the program is you can't have a one-sided program where no one else or whatever. Okay, that's kind of hater shit when your mind is closed to anything else. So I try to keep that in mind. No, I changed my mind. Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah, send me an email, and we'll communicate, figure out something. So you guys need to get in the coaching group too. Okay, I got people emailing me stuff, and 1 or 2 of these people are coaches that I respect, but I don't have time to answer your emails and do all of that. I'm already in the coaching group most of the time. I'm already in there. I can just do whatever. Now I have to have people, texting me, and I got to stop and get on the phone and whatever. How big my hand is, okay? Text, Okay, so it pisses me off when people just keep emailing me, wanting me to coach them in emails. Now, if you have a problem with your product, or you don't get it or something, whatever, okay, that's fine. Okay, but if you're just emailing me, telling me coaching shit that you want me to do, it pisses me off, because here's what happens. If I don't have time to check it, say I answer once or twice, and then I don't have time to check it again because that's not the way I do that, and then you think that I don't care or whatever, and people complain, and I'm thinking that things are going to work out a lot better if people do what the hell I'm asking them to do. Okay, because I'm a coach, and when it comes right down to it, all of the people on the team that are doing everything that it takes are going to be in front of the line. I don't give a shit where you, whatever. Those people are going to be in front of the line. Or I'm going to slide you in, and I'm not getting to bed till 2. What time is it? Oh, no, we don't do that. That's, the rookie shit. If you're a coach, if you're in the program, you're going to have to do the shit that you need to do to be in the program, or you're not going to be in the program. I'll block you from the emails, and because I have to go read that shit, and then I have to, so if you don't respect my phone protocol, then I'll block you from it. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. If you're not willing to do what needs to be done, you're looking for a shortcut, and that's not here. Okay, our goal is to teach you how to kick their ass for the reason they were able to do this shit to you. Not to stop the sale, not to stop the eviction, not to stop it. Now, if you do the shit right, all that shit gets stopped. But if you don't, they're going to stall, and none of that shit is going to get stopped. I've been doing this for a minute. I know what the hell I'm talking about, because I've seen it, and I've taken the calls at 6:30 in the morning, between 6 and 6:45 in the morning, when the sheriff rolls up on your shit to throw your stuff in the yard. Now, I don't know what the hell people think I'm going to be able to do. While the sheriff is throwing shit in the yard, but, so that's how we're going to do things the way that I think we need to do them, unless somebody convinces me differently. Because I'm not going to close my mind. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the program that we have right now. Okay, but when it comes down to the coaching and the shit that I need to have y'all doing, then I'm going to ask you to do that. And if you don't, I'm going to ask you one more time. Not 3 times. Not going to ask 3 times. Thank you, Solar, and welcome to the show tonight. Now I'm going to get over here and go get something done. I've got to send the email out to these fools. So Amanda, let me know when Anthony gets his package. Now, I sent him 5 extra. We sent him 5 extra copies of that badass shit right there, so he can, he can start working. Oh, and get some other people to call in and leave him some money on commissary, and he can provide these for them for the commissary until they let his ass out. I'm thinking maybe they're gonna be more cooperative or move along a little faster when he gets 5 of these and he hears you talking about this on the thing, and they get my next email that's going to have this messy one. Oh wait, they got it already. The next email, they're going to have the last 3 videos that we made, and we're going to ask them to post to put these videos as evidence for the pre-settlement conference release. The pre-settlement conference, the pre-release settlement, the pre-conference settlement. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. We're going to ask them just to put those videos in evidence so we can show them, because we ain't going to no conference. That's bullshit. They can watch the videos, and then they can just hit the legal team up on the phone with the offer. And, just like you go garage selling, no, hell no. That's not, no. Okay, this is going to be worse than garage selling because they screwed up and they're not hurrying up to fix their screw up. So it's pissing us off. It's pissing us up. Oh, and one of the guarantees that I tell her is you're going to get to have some fun. Okay. Thanks for the value sharing your time, guys. I gotta hit the hay.